Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for this video I kind of wanted to do a little plan with me, I guess, and show you the little planner that I put together for next year. So if you've seen, I think I did a setup of this TN. This is a Foxy Fix Spice Sage or Sage Spice, I don't know how you say it. It is the spice leather in the sage color, and it is the folio style because I believe that's how these come. And mine is very beat up. If you can see, it has a lot of scratches because I have this charm here, and the charm actually just, it just scratches it up, and I don't actually keep this in any protective casing or anything. It just goes into my bag, and so it's kind of beat up, but I have a conditioner that might kind of smooth out some of those scratches, maybe, I don't know, but it doesn't really bother me anymore. But this is what I've been using this year for my planner. I just used this very simple notebook that I got from Muji, and I drew in my calendar here. And so I really like the system. I really only use a monthly to plan out things, and then I have like my expenses and like random lists and stuff in the back. And so I kind of wanted to keep with this same system, but I kind of wanted to make it pretty and more fun and just, just fun to use and fun to look at and all this stuff. So I decided to create this tiny little sort of junk journal style-esque notebook that I went ahead and printed off kind of blank monthly calendars that I made on Photoshop, and I just kind of glued them in. So it's kind of like a junk journal planner type deal. I know there are a lot of junk journalers who do this sorts of things, like I think Nick the Booksmith, I believe it's her, I think she is one who made the printables for like planners and making it into like a junk journal style, but like that vintage kind of rustic junk journal style. I don't really do that type of junk journal. I don't think I make proper junk journals, to be quite honest. Mine are just more in the style of it, maybe more art journal than junk journal. I don't know, but I know I believe it's Nick the Booksmith who does it. If you just like search junk journal planner or planner junk journal on YouTube, you find a lot of videos of people who've made planners, but like in the junk journal style. So, or junk journals that have planners in it. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but Mia Vibes on Instagram, she also plans, I believe she plans in sort of like a junk journal style in her TN, and there's just a lot of people. Nazi from Amity Bloom, she did like a bullet journal, junk journal thing, and I will try to leave the links down to all these lovely ladies in the description box down below, because I was very inspired by how they use the junk journal style and made planners, and that's kind of what I wanted to go for with this little book. And so I'm going to pull this out so I can show you this book, and it's going to, I can keep it like this and throw this in my bag, but I think I'm gonna keep it in the TN because I kind of like the pockets and stuff. This obviously will move. I will get rid of this. I actually have January in here that I just need to, I don't have that much stuff here obviously right now, but these things are indicators of things. I just didn't mark them up here yet, but yeah, I will get rid of this little book once I've transferred like my list in the back and stuff like that into this little journal here. So let me pull this out, move that aside because we don't need that anymore. So this is the little journal that I made. It is a fabric cover. It's like A6 size, so 4x6 roughly. And this is what I'm calling like a snippet journal. So I made one of these journals before for a gift for somebody, and I actually was experimenting with this sort of snippet style for a class that I'm not sure if I'm going to do anymore, or I might use it in a different way, I don't know. But I call these snippet journals because they're essentially different snippets of fabric to make the cover, and so it's like that, there's no rhyme or reason, just really, it looks really cool and really shabby chic and stuff like that, and I love it. And so that's the cover. The inside, this was a bag that I got in some Happy Meal, I don't remember, but it's like a US Mint. It was like a bag, a sack that I kind of cut apart and used it as my lining, so you can sort of see the letters here. And I have 2 signatures in here, so I have the entire year in here. I made sure that I had enough space for the entire year, and then like a few pages in the back that I can do the running list and all sorts of things. So there's 2 individual little signatures in here, and it's just a bunch of papers that I had in different journals that I never filled up. So if you've seen my Silvererum journal that I kind of hodgepodged finished, I don't even know, like maybe a few months back, you would know that I took my Silvererum journal and I took my Junk Journal July journal and I kind of combined them into one journal. So I took out the signature that was empty in my Silvererum, and I took out the remaining empty pages in the Junk Journal July, the little booklet that I made, and I just sewed in the pages that I did for Junk Journal July into the Silvererum, and so I've kind of combined the 2 so that the journal would be finished, and I can just kind of put it aside and everything. But those remaining pages that I took out that I never used, I just had a stack of them. I had a stack of just pages that are already cut down. They were cut down to like about a B6 size, and I wasn't using them for anything, and so what I decided to do was repurpose those pages into this book. And so of course I had to add like sort of drawing papers and stuff like that, but for the most part all of the scrapbooking paper and some of the vintage papers are from those like leftover, not, I wouldn't say leftovers, those unused signatures from those journals that I kind of took apart and combined. And so I was just recycling everything, because I hate to see things that I've didn't fill up and they just kind of sit there for a project, for a future project, but then I never use them. So I decided to just repurpose everything and make this little planner journal thing. So this is the journal, essentially. What I did was, I probably won't do anything here, or maybe I'll decorate it and say like 2020 or something like that. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe putting my intentions here. I have no idea, but I really want this to be a dashboard for January. And then we go into the first monthly view, which is January. And then I have pages in the back that are maybe for lists, or I was thinking of tracking my monthly expenses in the back. And then I think I left 2 spreads for that. And then this will be February's dashboard. And then February's calendar is in here. So it's kind of very fun and a very eclectic looking planner, because I have all these pages that kind of mix and match and kind of flip out and stuff like that. But this will be February's, and then again I would have a page here for notes, lists, whatever, and then again this will be March's dashboard, and then March's calendar, and so on. And so I kind of left pages in between the months so that I can do those things. And so that is how this looks. I'm not going to flip through the whole thing because it's just a bunch of random assortments of papers and the pages that are blank in between the monthly calendars that I made on Photoshop and print them out and just kind of glued them onto these pages. But what I am going to do is I'm going to set up my January month here with you. So again, I need to take out that little book here because some of this stuff is already, it's dated. It's already dated, and then it's already filled up. Like I have an appointment here, and then this marks off a trip that I'm going on with my mom, my aunt, and my brother, and then that's like a little mini trip within the trip. And so I just have to kind of put that, I have to label it properly in this one. And so I guess if we can start with the monthly, since I already have that here. And I'm just going to go right in and I'm just going to date everything first, I think. So I'm just going to do it the exact same way that I have it set up in this little Muji notebook, and I'm just going to do it right here. So that is the monthly, and how I have it is it goes from Monday to Sunday, only because I personally really like seeing my Saturday and Sunday next to each other. I don't know why that is. I think here in the States, the more traditional way to look at a calendar is from Sunday to Saturday, right? So it starts, the week starts on Sunday and then it goes through Saturday. I don't know, I find that weird. And so I start on Monday, and I just like having the weekends together, because then you can put little things there. It says the weekend and stuff like that. It just works better for me. So that's how my calendar is here, and I've already marked it up. And I'm just going to take the washi tape that I have in this TN already. I have to kind of re-spool some washi tapes around this, and I'm going to take out my stickers. actually I'm gonna take out all these things. So I have some sticky notes here that I kind of put on paper. I actually had one here, and I put more on this card that was this. Anyway, I have this one. I have some note pages, and then I pulled out some note cards, and I feel like I can use these to make my January dashboard. But I am going to take out these. These are some stickers that I made myself to just put in my important dates. So let's see, I have something going on the 8th. So let's use some yellow. And I don't know if these things, oh my god, they do fit. Okay, cool. Because I made this calendar, but I didn't think that these stickers would fit in it, but apparently it does. Now what I miss about them, what I like about the Muji notebooks is that they're grid. And of course this little calendar that I made is not grid. But I like that because I don't know. I don't actually write directly onto the calendar pages. I use stickers all the time, but I don't know, something about the grid makes it even and symmetrical and pretty. I really don't know what it is about it, but let's go with some, I used pink here, but I don't think I have enough of that pink, so let's use this stripe here. Okay, and this is when I use my little flaggies here to kind of mark off where I'm going. So I go this here, and I can write on these, and let's do a pink on pink, I guess. So I'm taking a trip to Paris here, and I actually have some Paris sticky notes that I was going to use. I was going to use this on the dashboard page, but I'm wondering if I want to put anything here. I'm thinking the Eiffel Tower, or maybe the one that actually says Paris. I like this light one that says Paris. So I'm probably going to have to cut that and then glue it on. But I'm just gonna write here. I'm gonna write here Paris, I guess. Yeah, Paris. And then this little, like, sort of overnight day trip is to Belgium. I don't know how to spell Belgium. Belgium. Is it I-U-M or is it U-I-M? Belgium. I'm gonna say I-U-M. I feel like I spelled that wrong. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll look it up. And if I did spell it wrong, I'll just peel that up and put a different sticker. That is the beauty of using stickers in your planner and not writing anything in, like, directly, is that if you make a mistake, you can peel something up and put another sticker and rewrite it. Or you can just, I mean, even if you can't peel anything up, you can always just cover it over again too. It's just paper. It's just paper. Paper is forgiving in that way, but I like using the stickers because I can peel them up and just get another sticker. So I'm gonna put this right here because we're flying off to Paris that day. And we're coming back home this day. I'm gonna put the remaining piece of this. I don't actually have, I wonder if I have like a New York sticker somewhere, anywhere, to say that I'm coming home. I'm gonna go find out. I'm wasting time looking at stickers when I can just use one of these stickers, and let's use the yellow one again. and just write that I'm coming home that day. That's all. Let's see if I can write flight home on this day. Flight home, Paris, Belgium. I hope I spelled Belgium right. I have an appointment here, so let's put that in. And then that's basically it. That is all that is happening in my January. What I would like to do is write January here, and I'm wondering if I want to write it exactly right on here, or I think what I'm probably going to do, let me just put all of these stickers away because I don't need them anymore. What I'm probably going to do is I want my little brush, let's just use that one because I can't find the other one right now, and I want to write it out on a separate piece of paper in my faux brush lettering thing, and I just kind of I just kind of want to write January. Now, if I can only remember how to spell January, because I'm a terrible speller on camera. I don't know if anybody else has that problem where when you go to write something on camera, you always end up spelling something wrong, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why there's like sort of like this intimidation factor when you're doing it on camera as opposed to not doing it on camera. But I have the word January here, and so I am going to kind of write out January here, and then I'll fussy cut it out of this paper and glue it onto my calendar here. Again, I am no good when it comes to brush lettering. I suck. I know it's a whole wrist thing, and I don't know why I can't get it, but it doesn't really matter to me. As long as it looks okay and it says January, I am fine. And so all I do is fussy cut this out. Because again, I don't know what it is. I don't like writing things directly on the paper because for some reason, I always end up messing something up. So for me, it's like, I don't know, it's also like a perfectionist thing. I feel like once you mess something up, like your whole morale just drops and you kind of want to start everything over. And I know you can cover things up, like it's so easy to cover stuff up in your journals and stuff like that, but I don't know what it is about messing something up or not liking something that you just did and wanting to start all over again. I'm learning to embrace the mistakes, but this, especially when it comes to like my handwriting and writing things out, I just always sort of write things out separately and then just glue it in. I feel more comfortable doing that than just writing directly on something. I mean, I do in like my journals and stuff, do directly journal, and when I make mistakes, I just kind of like scribble things and I'm like, oh, I spelled that wrong. And I've been trying to write mostly in script in my journals and not in print, only because I want to practice my penmanship, and at the same time, if I misspell something, you can't notice it right away because it is in script, and everybody processes other people's handwriting differently. God forbid that anybody reads my journals that are more private, but yeah, I don't know what it is about spelling errors. I'm pretty sure I spelled Belgium wrong though. But yeah, so this is what I do. I just kind of write everything out on a separate piece of paper, and then I go ahead and fussy cut it. And then I take my glue pen, which I have to find because I don't know where it is, and I glue it in. So there's my January, and then this is the glue pen that I use. It is a Kuretake Zig two-way glue. I know. It's liquid. Let's see. And you just squeeze and you press it down, you get a glob of glue. You squeeze. I just like it because it's a pen. It's a glue pen. And so I can really glue these sort of finer pieces easier than using a glue stick, which is my go-to medium is a glue stick. This is really handy. And just gonna put my January here. There. And I may decorate here a little bit if I wanted to. I don't know yet. So that is my January. I might want to add some stickers or something. But I do want to go ahead and do my, my dashboard. Hold on, I think I have, yeah, I have to put one of these money stickers. I have to put one of these money stickers. My bill is due on the 5th, and so let us do a green one. So I put this here on the 5th so that I know that I have that due then. And I don't know, I have these stickers that I printed off for this specific journal that I was going to use in tandem with my content planner journal. And these are just this. I know that I have a newsletter that goes over here, so maybe just put that newsletter sticker for now. Actually, the newsletter goes on the 1st of the month. So it goes here. And then I know I have all of my videos come out on a Friday, so maybe I'll just probably just use the newsletter sticker so that every month that I know that that's happening. And yeah, I think my monthly is done. I would love to put something up here and down here because it looks kind of bare. It looks really bare, and so let's pull out some fun papers. I already like this piece right here. It is a Felicity Jane paper. It's actually the same paper that I think opens this up. Yeah, I really love that. I love that floral, so I think I might want to put a strip of it right there. So let's cut this in half and kind of trim a piece of this off. And put this, I'm just gonna glue it right there just to give it a pop of color. So this is what I mean by like a planner junk journal. I want to be able to actually use it as a functional planner, but also have fun in it and decorate it. And because I didn't really decorate the other one, to be quite honest, it takes a lot of time to sit down and decorate your planners, and I guess that's why I didn't, you know, do that. I just kind of used it more functionally, but I really miss it looking fun and pretty and cute and stuff like that. And so I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it for this year and see how it works for me. I really want something here, but I don't know what. So let's see. Ooh, let's see some stickers. If I can get my little sticker book out. So this is the other sticker book that I have, and I just made this from some leather, and it's a TN style, and it's the same. I used, it's those big 8.5, this is a B6 size and the other one was a B6 size. These are those 8.5 by 11 page protectors that I just kind of cut down and then folded them in half, and then filled each pocket with a piece of white cardstock. And then what I did was I just kind of sewed them together, and so I have little pockets for all the stickers. And that is what I did here. I want to use some of these Graceful Garden stickers. I think they work really well. Maybe a Lace and Whimsy sticker. And so in this one I only have my stickers and Lace and Whimsy stickers. And the other one was like Planner Society, Two Little Bees, Villa Beautiful, some Heidi, and some Simple Stories planner stickers. Those were more planner stickers. These are more like pretty decorative stickers. And ooh, these goes really well. I want something there, so I might, I don't know. These might be too big, but one of these Lace and Whimsy stickers might work better. I actually really like this rose here, so I'm probably gonna use that right here. maybe butterfly, and another butterfly, and one of these stars. Actually, do I have a smaller star than that one? Okay, so that's that. I'll figure out where those stickers go. So that is my monthly. I think I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. And then when I have more stuff to add in, I will. But I kind of want to do a little dashboard. And so when I was thinking about the dashboard, it would be, see if I can use these pieces up. It would be sort of like in a grid format, I guess. Let's move all these stickers out of the way. And like it would be important dates or whatever. Like I really wanted to use this ginormous Post-it because I'm going to Paris this month, and so would love to have that here. I'm gonna have to glue that bit on the front. But yeah, I was thinking of having it sort of like a grid, like just a grid. Maybe put this up here. So like, you know how like the Heidi Swapp memory planners have like that grid section in the front of like each month, like sort of like that type of dashboard. It has like a miscellaneous list or goals or important dates or things to remember, but stuff that's like supposed to be standout-ish on the front. I kind of wanted to do that just to open up each month. So I'm not going to glue this down yet because I don't know if I want it there. That's why I pulled out a bunch of these Post-it notes. These, not Post-its, these stickies. The sticky notes. I did want to put like my intentions here, but I don't know. I pulled out these cards too. These are just journaling cards. The thing about these journaling cards, they're like old, these are old Maggie Holmes cards. I have some crate here too, but like the older ones, they weren't printed on like a matte paper, like these Project Life cards. They were printed on like this kind of glossy type paper. And so I have to be very careful when I go and write on them because I have to let the ink like completely dry or else I'll smudge it, and no one likes smudged anything. No one likes smudged anything. So I really like this yellow. So I'm just gonna clip off that Paris piece. I think I'm gonna use this sort of like faux washi there. I'm gonna glue it down, but I'm not gonna glue anything down right now. There, and I'm wondering if I want to write January again up here. I don't know. What I do want is some grid paper. Have that piece, it's decorative, or I have just a lot of these strips from when I made my brother some journals for his traveler's notebook. And these were like the offcuts of like when I made the signatures. And I never throw them out because these guys are always useful. I use them a lot in my unraveling journal. Only because, you know, I make these journals and I use a lot of pattern papers and sheet music paper and old book pages and stuff like that. And a lot of the times it's not a lot of space to, it's not a lot of blank space so that your journaling shows through. And so I like working with grid. I love journaling on grid paper. It's my favorite type of paper to journal on. Okay. So I don't know if I want to cover up all of that. like that there, like that. Except I don't know if I want it in the center, maybe like that, and then put something down here, or do I want it to the side? I think I like it in the center, but again, I'm not going to glue it down, I don't think. Now I don't know if I want to use this Post-it. This sticky note. It doesn't really. I need to kind of put that color somewhere else. That pink. So I just glued this little piece on. It was the piece from this. I'm like trying to figure out. And I brought in a little bit of that yellow here, but I think what I'm gonna have to do is kind of find something this pink to put over here, because I don't know, the pink is just too, I feel like it's just too bold for right here. So I'll take it out. This is what this looks like. I think I might double-sided tape this down, only because again this is like that glossy material. Let me not use that one. Let's get some thicker tape. So this was just some paper, some cocoa vanilla paper that I used a border punch on, and so I decided to use that sort of as a decorative element. I think I'm going to use this little piece here just to mark off Paris. So I just did this little kind of layering piece here, and that way I can just write out the trip right here. I didn't want it to take up the entire dashboard. I just kind of wanted to make a little note that that was happening this month. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna put here or here yet. I feel like I might want to list my intentions here, but I don't know what I'm gonna write here. So I think for right now, I'm going to leave this dashboard blank. I really want to write January here, so I feel like I might go ahead and do that. And yeah, the cover I want to decorate. I don't exactly know how I want to decorate it, but I know I want something here. I want to put something here. I just don't know what. Maybe a doily in 2020, probably. I might just do that. But first, let me just go ahead and write out January. Kind of like that one less than the first time I did it, but I'm going to use it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this and glue it down. And so I just glued down my January there, and I think over here in this little spot here, I'm going to go ahead and write down the dates. So it is the 17th to the 26th. So I'm going to go right here and write Belgium. Again, I don't know how to spell Belgium. So hopefully I'm spelling that right, because I don't know how to spell it, and I did not check to see if I was spelling it right before. So yeah, again, I don't know what I'm going to do here or here. I feel like I'm going to write my intentions here for the new year, and then maybe write maybe some to-dos or some monthly goals. I haven't actually decided yet, so I'm going to leave those two places blank. But that is how my dashboard is looking. And then of course this is how my monthly is looking. It's very colorful, very bright. I really like that. And I think on the cover here, I'm probably gonna put a doily and then some sort of label that says 2020. I think that is what I'm going to do. I need to find my doilies. So I think I might use one of these little ones and put that there like that. Now the question is, do I want to be brave and write it in? Or do I want to use some stickers? Let's see. Let's be brave and see if I can write it in. I don't know, something like that. And I was thinking of putting, no, that doesn't match. That butterfly, or maybe this Lace and Whimsy girl right here. Actually, she looks really cute, so let's put her down, like right here. She looks super cute. Maybe I can put some stuff around it. I think that looks really cute. It's a little too high on the page, but I think it's fine. So that is the cover here, and then of course this is in my dashboard. I think I'm going to do my yearly intentions, my intentions for the year here, and then maybe some monthly goals or important dates or whatever. So I'm going to leave those blank for now. And then of course this is my monthly calendar, and then these sheets in the back here, I think I'm going to do random notes throughout the month and then maybe list my expenses here. And then this will be February's dashboard and calendar. And so that is how I'm going to be using this little junk journal planner. I really hope you enjoyed a look into this planner that I'll be using for 2020, and I hope you enjoyed the process of how I'm going to set it up, or how I set it up and how I'm going to continue setting up each month. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!